Test. T-E-S-T. Oh, sorry. Wrong idea. I'm working on just explaining the design thinking model with coaching. Remember last week I spoke that I'm going to talk about this. So 12 years ago, when I started, when I did my master's degree on coaching, my thesis was about innovation and coaching. Because to me, even then, it was like innovation and coaching is like a match made in heaven. And so later on, or 5 or 6 years ago, I started working with companies on design thinking models. And, that's definitely the human side of design thinking. And more recently, I realized that a lot of my clients, from a coaching perspective, but also from a design thinking perspective, would need me to help them, navigating a new future. Bill Gates on the Today Show last Friday spoke about, what does post-lockdown look like? What is the next year or two going to look like? And he spoke about, I wrote it down here, meet the needs. That's different. So your company, what you're doing might not be relevant, or might be relevant, but in a different way. And so a redesign of what you do or how you do it or how you deliver it might be needed. And then I thought, well, great. Even for me as a coach, it's very easy to say, Corona, now is the time, that everybody needs coaching. But you can do it with your own industry too, whatever it is. Now is the time that everybody needs, marketing, and you can defend it. The point is not doing that. The point is, what does my client need? What's the needs of the community? And how can I, use my skills and my resources meeting that? So that's what we did. So I've been testing it with clients with great success. So we modified it a bit. I put in a research component. And in empathy, with the coaching side, it's really great. So you connect with the client, but also with the issue. Now, where design thinking, this model works really great with coaching. Some model starts with the goal, but with design thinking, you first want to understand the story much more detailed, and then you move to defining the goal in a question form. All of this happens online now. And we put in research. And the reason I did research is I wanted my clients to understand what the resources and what do they know. And it's not just fixing a problem, it's also expanding and developing a opportunity. So we put a research section in here and talking about what's going to influence how we think about it. Before we ideate, before we start brainstorming, let's get the facts as we know it on the table. And it's just putting it out there. This becomes a research part. And now we start ideating. And this is what I love about design thinking. You don't have to judge here. You just stick ideas on the wall. And the beauty is online virtually with WebEx, and we use Teams now, the whiteboard situation, sticky notes. It works beautifully. Even what I started to do, where's the thing? Oh, let me show you. So I started, even in a research section, pulling in things like fishbone diagrams. Now I put it on the screen, on a shared screen for the clients. They see and hear. Now, so I ask questions, but they're also the visual prompts the team further. It's not just your questions. So it's a beautiful way to do this. So you can pull in all sort of tools. Now with Ideate, you can use stuff like Scamper or What If, their company that designed the book Sticky Wisdom. in ideate all different things. Now, there's no judgment here, but when you move into the prototyping phase, now you can help the client really develop the idea. This is now a coaching conversation. It happens online. That's the beauty of this. And now with the Socratic thinking models, instead of attacking it, the beauty is you're not a coach, so you're not in the company. There's no political agendas or anything like that. You are independent. So with the Socratic reasoning questioning, they build a new solution for the client or internal process, whatever the goal is or the opportunity. And now in the prototyping phase, when they build it, remember, it's the client's agenda, just like we are coaches. So we give them this opportunity, we start asking, and then they build a product. Now with my team, we started working with the company, and they developing how they're going to internally use their talent sourcing department in a different way. And so we had 2-hour sessions going through this model, and tomorrow morning they're going to come and present what they want to present to the company, to me first. And it's their test model, it's their testing phase. So it's a safe space to do this. And this all happens online in coaching. That's the beauty, So I'm so excited about it, and would love your opinions. If you're watching this video, please share. I would like to share the ideas. Please comment that we can work on these things together. So thank you for watching, and I'm excited about the future and working with you.